wish to talk to you on this day about the attitude towards what you know as God. For many millions on the earth plane, they look upon the word God as some incredible entity, something to fear, something to be afraid of. And yet God is an energy, a consciousness. And God is also full of love. A love that encompasses everyone and everything. You think because you are what is termed bad, that you have done things wrong, that you are not perfect, and that God will not love you. But God does love you. God knows you better than you know yourself. You can lie to yourself, but God will know. And when you return home after your sojourn, your journey onto this earth plane, that energy will not judge you. It will not punish you. You will punish yourself. Because without yourself, without the self in our world, because it is only connected to the physical world, you can see everything that you have done. You can feel every emotion that you have given out. You will feel the pain that you have dealt. But you will not be judged except by yourself. Because judgment is not for anyone, not even God. But you do judge yourself. And at times in our world, you may feel as if you are a lesser person. But God will reassure you that you are not a lesser person. There is also the rule of karma to take into account. You may have done what you did on the earth plane as a form of karma, a repayment for a debt. But only you will look at what you have done and make judgment on yourself. What you term God is an incredible consciousness, and it loves everyone, every soul, no matter what they have done. Because once you leave the earth plane, you are no longer the person that you were, because you no longer have the self part of you that will tell you lies and persuade you that what you are doing is right. God does not seek vengeance either. Only humanity with the self, and only the self, will judge you and seek vengeance. Once you come to our world, the self is no longer there. On the earth plane, the self is there, very, very, very pronounced. And it is that self that is the mischievous devil, as you may call it, that has you believing all sorts of lies and all sorts of stories which it has made up to protect itself. God is love. And God knows you better than you know yourself. Do not fear God. Have no fear of this energy, for all it wants to do is to help you, to help your soul move forward, and to help you become in a higher consciousness than you were or are. Remember that God is love. It has no judgment, it has no vengeance. It just is. And when you come home to our world, you will feel the love of that energy. You will feel the love that it has for you. And it is that love which, in its own way, stops you from returning back to the earth plane. Because nobody ever wants to come back. You will feel the energy. Every one of you has to come home. And only then will you feel the love of God as you know it. The word God can be interpreted by so many, in so many different ways. There is not one God, but many interpretations of God. But it is a consciousness, a very beautiful, higher consciousness. And if you can let go of your fear, it will show you the energy it holds. Do not judge yourself until you return home. Because what you judge yourself as on this earth plane may be a karmic debt that you came to repay, or a lesson that you came to learn. Only when you return home will you know.